Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
We are here in Orange, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little bit south of New Haven.
It is. He is training in Hartford, Connecticut, but we thought we'd take a drive today since his training starts tomorrow.
Yeah, so we're located about an hour away from Hartford at the home of PEZ Candy.
Yes.
Everybody love PEZ.
Yes, we gotta go check it out. This is the PEZ Visitor Center.
Yes, it is. I think the factory is here, but just the visitor center is open. But we'll find out once we go inside.
Let's go check it out.
All right.
This is the biggest PEZ, giant size PEZ. You press this button to see if it works. Let's see what it does.
Okay, do it.
I hear something.
Get ready to catch it. That's it.
Okay. Cool. $5 per adult to get in. We get a cool lanyard, a little visitor center card, and $2 credit per person to buy anything in the store.
Right.
It's pretty cool. And now we're going to look at the factory floor.
This one's a cool one.
I like it.
So this is a pretty cool spot.
Yeah, I would say if you're coming here without kids, maybe about 30-40 minutes for an adult to walk everything through. Tons of PEZs here. You're going to find, if you're a big fan of pretty much anything, you're going to probably find it here in a PEZ form.
Sure.
So, yeah, but it's a cool little walking around place. Almost done, baby, huh? We're going to go look around
Yeah,
the
I
store.
mean, if you're in this part of town, it's definitely worth a stop. Check out.
It is.
But be sure to check the website for hours. It seems to be changing all the time. We have a special treat for lunch.
We do.
We've heard about New Haven pizza for a while now.
Yes.
We never had it.
Nope, and I'm glad we're trying it out at a place in New Haven than to try out a place that is just specializes it.
Right.
So.
And we found this place through One Bite.
We did.
Right. And it was one of his highly rated 9.2s here.
So we have to try it.
It's called Sally's Apizza.
Not pizza. It's a pizza.
Yes. So we're going to go check it out. So we just put our name in. They have it outdoor dining only, no indoor.
Yep, it used to be in their parking lot. So there's a street parking, but it's busy right now. But it's just all street parking. Watch the signs. We don't know. We've never seen no standing anytime. What is standing? I've never heard of that. In LA, we don't have no standing. But we didn't park anywhere near it though.
I'm guessing that means no stopping or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll get called in pretty soon. Get some pies.
Yep.
To mention, Sally's has been slinging pies since 1938, so I think they know a thing or two about making pizzas. So this is a small mozzarella and tomato sauce pie. Here we go. Of course, you could add toppings and anything you want onto it, but we got the original OG right here. It's very hot. Just came out of the oven. Here we go. Good sized crust, not super cracker thin, but it definitely is a thin crust. I like it. They put the tomato sauce kind of on top of the cheese. That's what it looks like. And the cheese layer is just right below it. Great tomato sauce flavor. It's nice and fresh. Not too sweet. Great bottom of the crust. I believe it's coal-fired oven. this is my first experience with the New Haven pizza. It doesn't really remind me of like a New York, because New York is definitely have the cheese on top. Nor does it remind me of any other type of pizza. This definitely is a category on its own. Nice and crunchy on the outside crust. This is not bad. I like it a lot.
What? Look at that. This is excellent. The crust is thin. It's not chewy at all. It's a little bit crunchy. It's not doughy, which is really nice. The tomato sauce is not acidy at all. There's a sauce. It looks like tomato, but it's not very tomato heavy. The cheese, if you're a cheese person, this is very lightly cheese. You may want, if you're a cheese person, you may want a little bit extra cheese. But the way it is here, this is yummy. Really easy pizza to eat. Kind of reminds me, like, imagine this as your cracker, and you have a spread on top, and you know how you just eat it. This is with the pizza as well. This one, it probably matches well with a beer, but with this type of pizza, I just like it like this with some water. You know how sometimes you do pizza and beer? This one doesn't need the beer. It's good just the way it is, so you can get all the flavors of it. Number one seller. This is a white clam pie. It is mozzarella and parmesan, no tomato sauce at all, and it has clams on it. This is what you have to have when you come to New Haven. This is what they're known for. You can see all the delicious bits of clam in there. I'm gonna try my piece here. Again, mozzarella, parmesan, no sauce, with clams. That great crust. Tastes like a clam like pasta without the pasta. There's no sauce. It doesn't need any. Just the cheese, really good cheese, the big pieces of clam, that really good char on this crust. Clams really taste like clam. What's nice though, if they cook it in the oven, they're not extremely chewy. They cook it in the oven and it's really nice bits of clam, and it has a little bit of that little char flavor, almost like an open fire type flavor. Oh wow, this is a good pizza. I can see why this is the number one seller.
My turn to try out this white clam pie. You know, I love clam chowder, but I typically don't order clams with pasta or linguine or anything like that. So, interesting to try this out. It's good, first of all, but it's interesting. My brain is already programmed for a pizza to have like tomato sauce on it, but to have the actual clam pieces, you're right, it's not chewy. Great clam flavor to it. But is it my thing? Probably not. I think I like the more of the tomato pizza. But to try something new, I'm always down for that. And it's not bad by any means. In fact, I'm probably gonna have another slice. Not bad.
We have one dessert here, and it's the cannoli pie. Cannoli pie, I mean, how can you say no? So let's try this out. You know, our favorite cannoli is the one in Vegas. So let's see how this one stacks up. It's super creamy. Really creamy. Great breading. Great crust on top. Good pieces of the little chunks here with the powdered sugar. It's a very rich tasting pie. I don't know if I can finish a whole slice. This will go perfect with some coffee. It's sweet, but not on the sweet side. This is, I almost prefer cannoli, other than the one that we had in Vegas. Cannolis, actually, I like them this way, more so than the harder shell.
The Vegas one at Matramos,
No.
I think, that place.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the excellent one. This one's really yummy as well.
A little wrap up of Sally's Apizza.
It was very, very yummy.
Yeah,
I've
you
never
know,
had anything like this.
On my second slice of that clam pie, I liked it more and more. It's one of those that kind of grows on you.
It's really good. I would recommend anybody coming here at least to try their New Haven slice, huh, baby?
Oh yeah, it's much different than in New York,
It is.
but I like it. I mean,
It is.
we even have some to go. Hopefully our hotel has a microwave. If not, it's probably going to taste just as good regular cold. Yeah. So now we're going to head back toward Hartford
We are.
and try to check in. Okay?
Yep, I'm ready.
This is what it's like driving through Connecticut
It's beautiful, isn't it, babe?
from New Haven back to Hartford.
Yep,
So it's dinner time.
it is.
And we're told to get some seafood while we're here in Connecticut.
Yes, we have to.
Yeah, so where are we at?
We're in the town of Old Wethersfield, and we're going to have a lobster roll.
Yes, it's just outside of Hartford.
It is.
Lucky Lou's Bar and Grill.
Yeah, it's the cutest little town.
It is, it is. Let's show you some pictures.
Yeah.
New England clam chowder. Had to try it out. Look at this. Looks pretty good. There's corn and some little onion, celery. Let's give this a try. Nice flavors. It's a little bit on the watery side. It's not like the one from Big Al's where the spoon was standing up. I think it could use a little bit of more salt into it, but that's definitely personal preference. But as far as the clam, nice flavor. Potatoes, nice and soft. Yeah. It has more of that, like a southwestern kick to it a little bit. It does have a little bit of heat. All in all, I like this version of the clam chowder. They did a good job.
Everybody in this patio is drinking a sangria, so I had to try it. This is the red sangria. They told me this is the sweetest one since I like the sweet stuff. Oh, it is good. It's sweet. It's very, very fruity. You wouldn't really taste the alcohol in this at all. That's why they sell them by the pitcher, but luckily I just got the glass. It's a good one.
You're not driving.
I'm not driving.
Had to get the Connecticut hot lobster roll. Here it comes. On the menu, there is no option for cold lobster roll. It's either hot or nothing. So I got some nice hot drawn butter right here. Here we go. Pour it on.
Look at that pour.
Wow, look at that. Is that some sexy food point right there or what?
Sexy, baby.
Wow. So let's try this. Looks amazing. That nice buttered roll. I could just feel it right here. Nice and toasted. Wow. It's gonna be a little bit messy, but here we go. First thing that comes through is of course the lobster. Great taste on it. The bread, it could be a little bit more fresh. It is nice and toasted, but it just doesn't have that pillowy soft type of bread, the lobster roll bread that I was hoping for. But at least the lobster is nice and juicy. A little bit of a lemon zest with the butter. They definitely put a lot of lobster on this lobster roll. Now we got some cloud coverage, a little bit better shot.
The salmon. Look at how thick it is.
Oh yeah.
Nicely grilled.
That looks like the size of a chicken breast or something.
I'm getting to the meat of the salad. It has a lot of those spring veggies. Get some of that beet here. Get some of this guacamole, and I have some cheese in there as well. This is such a refreshing salad. I'm so glad I ordered it. It's excellent.
That was a good meal from Lucky Lou's.
It was. That salad was humongous, and it was really good. Really good pieces of salmon. That salmon was thick. It was perfectly cooked. All the veggies in there. Baby.
Yeah, I tasted the salad. It was really good too.
Filling.
Yeah, the salmon.
How about your lobster roll?
The lobster roll was good. Of course, I've had better. Of course, we have a lot of Vegas viewers. So in case you're wondering how it compares to like Lobster Me or Luke's Lobster on the strip, I like those two better.
Yeah. I thought they had very good pieces of meat in there.
Yeah.
But it tasted like lobster, but it didn't really have that great lobster essence that we were hoping for.
Yeah, it really was the bread too. It just wasn't soft, nice toasted soft bread. It was a little bit dense.
Yeah, but it was kind of expensive too.
Yeah,
so
it was a little on the high side.
Yeah, but for what it was, I'm glad we tried it since we're here
for sure.
in Connecticut. I know there are a lot other places.
Yeah, we really just went by Yelp reviews, and that's why we picked this place.
Now what we're going to do next.
Anything else you want to mention?
Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully, as early as next week, we shall see it. Depending upon flights look good, we hopefully will be going international.
Maybe.
I have to look at the flights, and it's all about the flights, and so we have to see.
But the world is opening up.
Yes.
So traveling is definitely going to happen a lot more. So definitely subscribe to keep up with our shenanigans.
Right, exactly. And so if you see that we didn't go international, it's because the flights didn't look too high.
You're right.
So we'll see what we do. We don't know what we're going to do. He has training here, so I think the next vlogs may not be too much sightseeing. Maybe just eating.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll see.
That's what you do in Connecticut, right?
Yep. It's such a beautiful house. All the windows. Look at those gardens.
But it's actually funny next year.
For our last dinner here. Well, we only actually had 2 dinners here.
Yeah, we're only here for 2 days.
Right, so we are here in downtown Hartford at Bear's Barbecue.
Yep, it's a chain that's in Connecticut. I believe there's only 4 locations
I believe
here.
so.
Something like that.
Yeah, we we love to try out different barbecues in all the different states. So we'll see how this one is.
Yeah, it's going to be yummy. You can smell it. If you can just smell the air.
It does smell good.
Here. Oh my gosh. It's making me hungry. Let's go eat.
Let's go. We got the 3 meat platter. Check it out. Got pulled chicken, some fatty brisket, that's what we asked for, and some spare ribs, some pork ribs. And for our sides, we got the collard greens and their baked beans. And we did get a little bit extra, which I'll show you right now.
I have something on order which hasn't come out yet, but what I have on my plate are called moink balls. They're meatballs wrapped in bacon, sweet potatoes, and Texas sausage. These look really good.
Oh yeah, and what are we waiting on?
And we're waiting for bear balls. Everybody has to have some bear balls, so I'm waiting for my bear balls.
You mean from this guy?
Yep.
We're gonna try out some of this brisket. Oh, just by poking at it, I can see how tender this is. Oh wow. Let's cut through this. Look how moist that brisket looks. Nice mixture of fat on there, plus meat. Their sauce, their house sauce, is like a Kansas City sweet. Take a little dip in it. Here we go. Connecticut knows how to make some brisket. It's outstanding.
Perfectly cooked. You can see all that great pieces of bacon in there and the meatball. Let's try this out. It's a good meatball. Kind of tastes like a meatball that I would get in like a pasta dish. That type of meatball has the saltiness of the bacon. It's on the verge because the bacon is so nicely and crisped up here. It could be on the verge of a little bit too salty, but together with that little bit of bacon grease and the meatball, other than being a little too salty, it's good.
Time to give these spare ribs a try. Oh, I can see it's very tender. Look at that. Wow, almost don't need a knife. I can just pull it apart. How's that? Let's try out this meat here. No sauce on it. Looks like it does have some dry rub. Oh, pretty good. Not dry, not super moist either, but it does have a nice, sweeter dry rub taste on top of it. So let me try the sauce with it. There we go. This sauce is really good. That Kansas City sweet. It makes the ribs taste. It just elevates the taste of this rib to the next level with that sauce. But it can be eaten without the sauce if you want, as long as you like a sweeter dry rub on it.
Unfortunately, here in Connecticut, there's no Alabama white, but we did get the pulled chicken. It looks really good. It's a lot of chicken that they give you. You can tell it's very white. It's very well seasoned. That's a moist chicken. A simple seasoning. Salt, pepper. It tastes a little bit of the onion in there. Very smoky flavor. That chicken tastes very good by itself. Now let's try it with one of their sauces. Here we go. This is their OG sauce right here. Yep. Get that little dip. Yep. With that sauce, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of heat. There you have it. Really, really yummy. Pulled chicken here. It's going to be a great meal.
I'm going to try out the Texas sausage. They offer kielbasa as well as this Texas one. The only difference I can see, it does have a little bit of cheese in it and maybe some green chilies.
And it was recommended.
Okay. Great sausage flavor. Oh, I think they're jalapenos. It definitely has some heat to it. It's a nice kind of heat though. That cheese, you could definitely taste it, but those jalapenos inside, boy, it's a little bit hot. I mean, for some people, it may just be kind of mild medium, but a little bit hot, yeah. A little bit hot on the outside. So let's try out this.
And they're watching him. Those are his work buddies. Look at it.
Now we have to pay them royalties now because they got it in shot. So this is the sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
Okay, let's try it out. It reminds me of Thanksgiving. With a little bit of cinnamon inside of it. Very creamy sweet potato. Now I'm in the mood for some turkey. Stuffing, cranberries, all that. Straight out of Thanksgiving.
I got bear balls. They come in 3, and of course, you know, you can see them go big or go home on my bear balls. What these are, they're mac and cheese, and they're covered, and then they fry them, and they put some bacon on top. So we're gonna go ahead and crack into these mac and cheese balls. You can see inside. Oh, look at that. Mac and cheese. Let's see. I don't see the mac and cheese in there. Oh, there is. What's there? Mac and cheese. Okay. Now I've got all this lovely sauce. Here we go. What it is, I forgot the description, but you can taste it. It's mac and cheese, and the outside breading is cornbread, delicious cornbread with the bacon. This is cheese here, and you eat this together. You can first thing that is that cornbread, and then the noodle from the mac and cheese. This is delicious. I recommend this for anybody.
It's a good looking appetizer, huh?
Good.
Okay, we're gonna close things off from our.
Look at.
Hey, it's photo bombers. We're gonna close things off from Connecticut.
Yes.
Over here, we spent some time in New Haven.
That was fun. Babe. Orange.
And here.
And you know what? I took a drive today because I wanted to go to Target. I took a 35-minute drive because I went to the Target in Massachusetts.
Without me.
Sorry, babe, you're in class. But it's only like 30 miles away from where we're staying. And so I went to Massachusetts today, babe.
Without pictures or video, there's no proof.
Yeah,
babe.
it's because it was just a mall. I had to go to a Target, so it was just a mall. It was nothing really big because it was just a mall. But it was pretty cool. We in another state.
Okay, good
so
deal.
Anyways, okay.
Do you have any shout-outs?
Yes, I do. Melinda, thank you so much for watching.
Oh, thank you, Melinda.
That's it, babe.
Okay, well, if you haven't noticed, we just introduced our new summer intro. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, click like, and that's about it.
Yep, that's it.
So we will see where we're gonna go after this, which is kind of a question mark.
Yeah.
But
again, international travel is opening, so be sure to subscribe. But I'm just reading, and I don't know where I'm going. A lot of things, I forgot to tell you, a lot of things when we travel, it also depends upon not just the flights, but the weather. And so in one of the places we want to travel, it's like raining all the days we're there. So we'll see whether or not we go.
We'll see. Well, until then, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.